I'm with you live here on Outside of the Box Thinking, episode number 8. And on this episode series, I share with you explicit and implicit thoughts that I have that's going on around me, within me, and I do them in a way where most people don't really talk about. So, if you like and you vibe with this content, remember to do the thing, like, share, subscribe, you know what it is. And check me out on the socials once I get back on there, not on the social media. I've been taking a lot of intuitive thoughts and, time to myself and experiencing what I've been experiencing in this life and appreciating the blessings that I have. So I feel like a great deal of attention that wasn't intentional was going towards social media. So and change, and that kind of ties me into our topic on this episode. Oh, shoot. Got everything flying around. That is AI. What does everybody think about AI? Are y'all feeling it? Are you scared? Are you excited? Are you not sure of what's going on? So, this is something that I believe is going to make or break a lot of people. And what do I mean by that? When I first came across something new when I was a child, and I'm sure as you guys were children, what did you guys do? You probably feared it. You thought it was a boogeyman in the closet or under the bed. You wouldn't want to go out at night because you weren't sure what was out there in the dark. And for me, I didn't want to flush the toilet when I was trying to go to bed at night. I was like, man, I do not want to flush the toilet. It's the monster, the noise with the darkness is enough to just freak me out. And that's what I think AI is. I think AI is for us humans going into it and individually going into something that's new, unfamiliar. We're subconsciously already going to be fearing that thing. So when we go into that space of the unknown and go into the space that is not familiar, especially day after day after day, we start to forget just how scared we were in the first place. Bringing it back to that story when I was afraid of going back to bed after flushing the toilet, and it's nighttime, there's complete darkness, no one's there, or maybe there's somebody is there. That's the thought of me not being sure. But as I continue to do this over and over and over again, going to bed at night, flushing the toilet, for those that know, when it's brown, flush it down. If it's yellow, let it mellow. I don't know if you heard that one before. I had to come to a complete stop there. I got a ticket at this light last time, so I had to make sure it was like a 2-second stop, I think. But anyways, as we continue to go through these repetitions on planet Earth of the things that used to scare us, the fear goes away and the comfortability starts to let it bruise on us. It really bruises on us. What's up, everybody? Make sure you like, share, subscribe, please, if you're really vibing with the content. Oh, for those that aren't familiar as well, on this channel, I share with you the benefits of fitness, wellness, and how it benefits your life, your business, and how you can thrive all in one, and how they play off of each other. So if you vibe with the content, definitely let it go right there. Just let it flow. And I'm headed to the gym right now, but I wanted to share, going back to the topic, it kind of went off on a tangent there. I guess that's how these lives go. You just kind of go off tangent and let it flow, whatever's going on in the moment. Sometimes I feel like I deviate a lot, but I wanted to touch on this point of AI being something that a lot of people fear or they're not sure of. And for myself, I've been implementing it since it came out, when I've experienced it back in 2021, I believe, is when OpenAI came out. They had DALL-E, the picture making one, and I made a picture of SpongeBob. It did not look like SpongeBob at all. It did not. But it was close. It was something that I've never experienced, and being able to type things out on my phone or even download it and put it out there. This gym is packed, bro. I don't know if I want to go in here. I hate working out at a packed gym. Oh my God, why is it so full? Or maybe, we'll see. We'll see. I'll just go in here. I hate working out. I thought nobody was gonna show up, bro. Everybody's here. But anyways, AI is one of those things that I've been implementing since 2021, and I've been getting more on top of it ever since then. I've been sticking with it, and the things that I've been doing is automating the things that I don't want to do in my life. What are those things? Answering emails, answering text messages, answering, um, things that I don't want to do, activities that I don't want to do in my life. I've automated it to AI, and I'm getting better at learning how to systematically go about this and put it in a way where whenever a message comes into me or email comes into me, boom, it's handled by AI. I understand it. I can manage it and okay it and then send the message. That's what I'm implementing into my life, because being a small business owner, I have realized there's a lot of things that I'm spending my time doing that I should not be doing, and I need to get more advanced on knowing where my focus goes. And that's another reason why I got rid of social media. Is it's easy to pick up the phone and just scroll and like other people's comments, and before you know it, it leads to another one that leads to another one that leads to another one. It's If you have social media as a way of producing, you're wired in a different way than someone that has social media and they're used to consuming. It's easy to be a consumer in this society that really thrives off of instant gratification. I need to clean my truck. Instant gratification, and really thrives off of that dopamine spike, so to speak. I don't like using that word because I feel like a lot of people overuse it now. But having that take away from our attention and intention in our life's purpose, that is where I feel AI can help others gather that their life purpose in a way, if that makes sense. Like if you're connected to something that you're passionate about, and there's these things sucking your time, like taking away from your time from this one thing that you're really passionate about, and you choose to take the thing that's sucking away your time and automate it, that's the power that I believe for that AI will have in my life. This is something that I think a lot of people aren't, or maybe they are. I talk to most people though, and they're not implementing it because they don't want to learn anything. They don't want to learn anything that's new. And that's where the things that I've noticed when I study these past recessions or times where people are going through issues in their life, and like collectively as a population, the thing that makes people that separates the two are the people that are bold enough to learn something and have faith in the process and doing it over and over and over again. They persevere. That is something that most people don't do, and that's where they fall faulty when these times of difficulty come up. But AI is going to help manifest that a lot faster for most people. So that's where I think we need to play into this role and really be centered in the fact that once we know that we can come at things from a producer mind instead of a consumer mind, that's where we're going to have the change ultimately. Let me know what you guys think. I think that if we don't, like say for example, you use AI and you use it as a coping mechanism. And what do I mean by coping mechanism, right? That is something where you're escaping from one thing to another. And in my way, I guess I'm coping, but I'm coping with something that's my purpose, because I was saying I want to escape the things that aren't worth my time, and I'm going to be using that time in a more beneficial way, in a more productive way. That's the right word I'm looking to use there. So, what is productive? What why is production even matter? If you're a business owner, you know what it is. If you're going to be producing an effort, that 1 minute that you spend producing, like me on this video, how much value is it going to bring in your life? How much value is it going to bring in my life? And that's what makes a relationship. That's why I love business. That's why I love being valuable to other people, is producing. And what I produce in this message will resonate with you, and then you'll be able to produce it on to somebody else, and you'll be able to teach it. That's why I'm realizing that the more and more I do this thing on YouTube and getting unfamiliar and pushing myself and just making these videos, the more and more I push myself, the more and more I'm going to be able to teach this message. It's something that I've learned as a personal trainer. When I'm personal training these people, I love training them. But one of the things that I really, really hate is not being consistent. And I need to be consistent in my efforts to better myself, not just physically, like I'm about to go to the gym right now, but also in the way where I'm producing value at the highest level that I can do for myself, my fingerprint version of me, because nobody else is going to be me but me. And same thing for you. Nobody else is going to be you but you. So I hope this message resonates with you, And I hope this message allows you to produce more. Again, use AI in the way where it's going to benefit and produce more. That if you can walk away with anything else in this message that I tell you, is make sure that you use AI in a way that's going to benefit you and your family and your time, so that it can free you from the bullshit. If you're trying to get away from this rat race, use AI to help get you there. Don't be afraid to learn something new. And know that if you're afraid to learn something new, you're becoming victim to the rigidness of the human condition. Most humans are sheep as they progress throughout this reality. That's not you. You're watching this video, you liked it, you're sharing it. That's not you. Share it with somebody that you know, like, hey, this is you shaking them, waking them up. You need to use AI to improve your life. Don't use AI to be a consumer with your life. Same thing with social media. Don't use social media to just consume. Scroll. You look up and 3 hours have passed. You're like, damn, well, there goes my day. Because that was me. I went about it and I was like, damn, there goes my whole day right there. But on YouTube, I realized that it's the same thing as well. I can definitely consume more things, but the things that I consume are a lot more educational than entertaining. Sometimes they're entertaining and educational, and it's a good thing to be able to depict when you're in that state where you're like, okay, I need to learn something, or I want to learn something, or I want to be able to be entertained. Because sometimes having that entertainment and just chilling and allowing your brain to relax is necessary. I'm going to be real. But some people overdo it, just like some people overdo sweets and carbs over eating the things that they should be eating, right? If you guys want fitness tips too, let me know. I decided to go more on the path of understanding thyself, and understanding thyself that you can apply yourself in the self-improvement space, really. I guess that's just what it is, So I'm gonna hit this workout right now. If you did resonate with this content, please like, please share, please subscribe, all that good stuff. I don't know what I'm doing right now. It's gonna be week 3. I got back from Cali, went to Napa Valley. It was really cool, and I learned about school. I haven't rapped or freestyled in a while, but hey, I still got a buck wild. I'll be like Al, but I'm not Bundy. Sometimes I just talk about money. This money is attracted. This money is in. This money is going to you and your friend. So let it resonate. Let it get on in. I'm going to get mine with a grin. Never do the sin. Always do the opposite. Maj is on top. Yeah, it's on top of it. I hope you liked and I hope you subscribed. I really hope that you check this vibe. Peace, y'all.